Okay, more treatment advice for STPDs. Alright. Well, we have to consider every stimulant in our surroundings. Yeah. So any type of noise you hear, any look you get, any stimulant of any kind, the type of weather it is, because when you're someone who's triggered in a way that is, how should we say, not normal, yeah, you have to be mindful of how other people perceive you, yeah, because if you've noticed statistically that your take on things is not the same as everybody else, yeah, then you could be a victim of politics, conspiracy, or something else, or you could just be having a delusion. Yeah. So when you sit down and try to treat your delusional disorder, you need to actually classify everything that stimulates your mind. Those are the things you see, hear, and feel. Yeah, because from your five senses, you develop feeling. All right. So you've got a sixth sense, but it's very difficult to explain. Your mind is actually a sensing organ as well. Yeah. So it's very difficult to explain how you have a sixth sense, but you do. Yeah. So the things that make you feel, the weather could turn nasty, and then you start getting into a bad mood, and then you're gonna have dark delusions. Something pleasant can happen in your life, and you're gonna have pleasant delusions. I prefer to have pleasant delusions rather than the dark ones most of the time, unless I'm about to go into a physical exertion. Then I might want to darken my mood out a little bit. My music is also dark that way, because it stimulates you from the norm, and it's very private. So I don't do music for everyone out there to enjoy. I do music for people in my situation to enjoy. And the people who relate to me are people who are delusional like I am, and have the right kind of faith in their heart. Yeah. So faith is very important. Yeah, because well, it's also, normal people are starting to say delusion, but no, it's something that you need, because some of the conclusions you reach when you evaluate each event that triggers you will have an aspect of sentience, an apparent aspect of sentience attached to them. But this is a delusional disorder that I'm describing here. So when you come across events, a series of events that appear to be planned but couldn't possibly have been planned by any other man, then it becomes a religious issue. Yeah. So religion, having the right religion, is very important when you're treating yourself. You should never really stray far from the Lord if you want to treat yourself and get better. So my advice is, if it's a natural event, classify it as such. If it's a man-made event, classify it as such, and the bits in between, you classify it as supernatural. So you help yourself by knowing how to approach each event. You say, okay, this is a natural event. Can natural events be manipulated by man? And then you go through that route. No, yes, whatever, and you make your decision that way, whether to believe something or not, because reality is becoming freaky as well. So we're delusional, but some of the things we see are becoming very, very freaky indeed. Yeah, so it's like that. So you just have to cope with an intellectual perspective on things, because obviously when you indulge yourself intellectually, it does kind of bring peace to you somehow. With an aim to bring peace, it can be interesting to talk to yourself in such a way if you know what the aims are, and if the aims are good for you, then you carry out that activity of talking to yourself. Done.